Well, namaste. In next 15 minutes, I'm going to give you a vaccine against interfaith marriages. And that last vaccine will last you for a lifetime. Still, you will get infected like COVID, but you will not have a severe outcome out and you will know how to navigate through it. So let's look at uh, you may ask what kind of how prevalent this virus is. 38% of Hindus in America, they marry Christian, Jews, and Muslim. 45% of Muslims in America also marry outside Islam. But the one major difference, most of the Hindu end up converting or thinking at one point outside Hinduism for interfaith marriage versus 90%, if not 99% of Muslim will want the other to convert to Islam. Know the terminology. Abrahamic meaning Judaism, Christianity, and Islam. And those three are have a similar belief systems, like they are all exclusivism. Circumcision, they believe there is a burial, there is a judgment day, versus dharmic faiths, there is a different belief systems. So all three, in terms of interfaith marriages, are same for Hindu perspective. Now you say, why do I have to worry about it? You send off your daughter, you taught her really perfect, great things, pluralism, secularism. There is only one God. Beta, don't fight about God and all that. And then in that college dorm, sometime somebody says, we are Palestinians, we are being suffering, or this and that. So there is a sympathy game there. Sometimes the other party spend tons of money, give tons, 10 times more love than our son or daughter ever received, and naturally they fall in love. Nothing wrong with that. But then the love relationship goes in the second gear, where it starts. Who is God? And I can say probably 99% of Hindus cannot articulate the God concept in 1 minute. Versus the other party will explain so well, and then Hindu get impressed that, wow, you have a better faith than mine in most cases. But the bottom line is, just before the wedding, the request comes that, sorry, I cannot marry you because doesn't matter the reason, convert, convert, convert. So problem is not, it's not bad so far. Problem is on your side, parents, on your dinner table. You are sitting there, and then you hear that, Mom, I am in love with Muhammad or Jennifer. This is where the parents mess it up. They start all kind of irrational talk. Oh, they are bad, this and that. Don't do it. What I'm recommending, be realistic. Keep your mouth shut, eyes and ears open. And you collect facts. Listen carefully to your child for next 6 months. Go meet their chacha, chachi, dada, dadi, imams, and everybody, and collect all the facts. So 6 months you took it to collect the facts, and then you present it. Beta, I propose share and respect with equality. Everything 50-50. Immediately your son or daughter says, I agree. I have that problem. Meaning you work with your son or daughter, not against them. And final vaccine, then you give, I'm giving you no BBS. What is BBS? Jews will want bridge circumcision or bar mitzvah. Christians will want christening and baptism, and Muslim will want shahadat sunnat. So as I have narrated in my book, no BBS is the good mantra for Hindus. Exclusivism is a problem in scriptures. For example, you all know 10 commandments. The second commandment says there don't have to be any other God except as described in the Bible. And I'm a jealous God. If you pray to other God, I will punish you to 3 to 4 generations. Serious matter. And in Bible, on and on, jealous God is used 31 times, angry God 238 times, fear is used 455 times. meaning they mean business. So Christians exclusivism. Christian believes that Jesus is the Son of God and believing Jesus is the only way to achieve to go to heaven. Further, Jesus himself said, I am the way, truth to the life, and no one can go to God except through Jesus. And one important thing about Christianity and Christianity specifically, that every born child is carrying sin, and you can remove the sin only by baptizing and following Jesus. What that meant in practical terms, that Mother Teresa will go to heaven because she is baptized. But Mahatma Gandhi does not matter his karma, he is not baptized, he will go to hell. So that kind of ideology should be really bothering to if our son or daughter decides to marry somebody who believes in this kind of thing. Now church learned a little trick that Hindus are not easy to convert, so they changed the strategy recently. And what they say is that, okay, Hindus don't have to convert, but that they will ask Hindu to sign a prenuptial agreement saying that the children will be baptized and raised in Christian faith only. What I use the term is it's a skip generation conversion. They skip you, they want to harvest the future generations. Now, I'm not here to criticize other faiths because faiths are confusing to interpret. For example, in Krishna may say that if you follow any other god, ultimately it comes to me. So if some Christian is reading, I mean, they will say, wait, I'm praying to Jesus. That's not going to Krishna. Or, for example, this word, Krishna said, abandon all variety of religion. The problem is, Gita is in Sanskrit, and the actual word used by Krishna is dharma. But in English translation, you put it on religion, and then whole meaning change. So my point being that scriptures are written, nothing we can do. So only thing what it means to you, that is more important. So that's the reason I'm just pointing it out. So yes, somebody sees there is exclusivism in Gita too, not me, but somebody else. So like that, let's look at the Jewish exclusivism. Jews believe they are the chosen people. They don't believe in Allah, they don't believe in Jesus, and further Hindus having so many murtis and all that, that's intolerable. Jews will not want idol worshipping. Further, if bris is not done, circumcision on 8th day on a child, they believe something negative is going to happen. Let's look at the Quran. Quran on and on. If you don't believers, we will burn them, kill them, strike their heads off, right hand, left foot, so many different words, on and on and on and on. So it's a strict warning against those who are not believers. Important thing in Quran for us is what it says about interfaith marriages. Quran 221 says that you will not wed to a pagan or mushrik woman. Somebody may say Hindus are those pagan, polytheist, idol worshipper, unless they embrace the faith, meaning convert to Islam. A believing slave girl is better than, somebody may interpret, Hindu, though she may please you. Further, Quran says Muslim men can marry Christians and Jews, but that's not option for Hindus. Quran 60:11 says, for whatever reason, let's say marriage happens without conversion, do not maintain your marriage with unbelieving woman. Give it talaq. So there is always hanging sword on your face. Let's say you fake converted, but you need to remember that Quran, Bukhari, Muhammad said, if somebody change religion, meaning if somebody get out of Islam, kill them. And another important point in Quran 24:30, it says you don't get into romantic love relationship. If Muslims see a other party, Muslim boy or girl, sees the other boy or girl, they're supposed to lower their gaze and walk away from it. Never get in romantic relationship. Unfortunately, the love jihadis will ignore 24:30. They get into love relationships for years with the other party, and then they ask for conversion because to fulfill 221. My point being, I highly respect the good Muslims who do not get into love relationships. They follow Quran 24:30. But those who pick and choose religion, that's my problem. And that's true with all other faiths, including for Hindus. Let's look at some examples so you know Saif Ali Khan. He married Amrita Singh, and at that time Saif told, because that's what he was taught by Sarmila Tagore, who converted to Islam anyway, that she has to fall in line and go through nikah only, because she's not a Muslim, she must convert to. That's what he was taught. They got married, she converted, two children, both children having a Muslim name, and still she got a divorce. So my point being, don't try to please somebody hoping you will have a happy married life, because still you could, that's not the solution. Be like Kareena Kapoor. Kareena say, I will not convert. So Saif then change his tune. That's the problem with the religion. That's what Saif says. It expects conversion. I don't buy anymore. See, Kareena changed him. But unfortunately, again, Kareena only did half good job. Children's name were Taimur and Jahangir. That's a concern. Saif Ali Khan's sister, Sohali Khan, in this photo, she married a Hindu, Kunal Khemu. Kunal is not converted, he's still Hindu, she is Muslim. But again, their daughter's name is Inaya, based on the Quran. So my point being, name counts. So make sure what will be the name of children, your grandchildren. That is very vital. So if you see over here this strategy, Kareena and Krunal are not converted, but look at the names. Children name must be Muslim, and that I call it a skip generation conversion. So that's my concern. So now let me take Christian Jewish marriages to explain you good, bad, and ugly marriages. Right? Let's look at the good one. Bill Clinton's daughter, Chelsea, married a Jewish person, and still today she's a proud Christian Methodist, and he's a proud Jew. Wonderful. I endorse this. This is what I'm looking for in any marriage. If you are parents, this is what you must demand from your son or daughter. Bad example, I can say, even though they are very happily married, this is not what I endorse. Jared Kushner married to Ivanka Trump. I don't know what deal Donald Trump saw, and he let his daughter convert to Judaism. So that's why I call it a not so good marriage in terms of equality. But unfortunately, majority of the Hindus falls are like Joseph. He was in love with Rebecca, a Jewish. Rebecca says you have to convert to Judaism. Joseph said no problem. Children will be Jewish only. Again, no problem because I love you. But when they had a child, and then he was again realized that no, why I'm a Christian. So he took this Jewish daughter and went to a church live and baptized the daughter. And that became a big lawsuits and big media news, because you cannot have two labels, bris and baptism. That's the Abrahamic exclusivist mindset. So what I'm telling you, and tell your son or daughter if they are in love relationships, don't fake convert. That's what Joseph did. He did not have true faith. So no fake conversion. Now, because why no BBS? See, there are even legal implications. For example, let's say somebody took the Shahadat oath, driving out, car accident, and then Hindu parents are said, let's give your son or daughter the final rights. The other party can go to court, American judge, and says the party has Shahadat, meaning the party is Muslim and should be given the final rights, Muslim final rights. Meaning you will be kicking in your grave box. Why? What the hell I did this fake conversion for? Don't do it. Further, let's say you are married, 10 years in married life, three children. There is a severe child custody battle. And I have actually a case, you should read it on my website. This guy, Raj Yarashi, he agreed for the brace for his wife when they were divorced child custody case. New Jersey courts said that your children had a brace, meaning they are Jewish children. They took away his meditation time and give it to the bar mitzvah time. New Jersey secular courts. Don't fake convert. It will cost you. Now, what do I recommend for children? What I'm saying is teach children both faiths and empower children to make their own decisions, what is good for them as an adult. The best example is President Barack Obama, former president. Father was Muslim, mother was Christians, and as an adult, he says at age 22 in college, he got baptized. How beautiful. That's his decision. That's the way it should be for your son or daughter. So what I'm telling you, take home messages. All religions are not same. Exclusivism in any faith is the problem, and there should not be any place in interfaith marriage. And that's why they will ask you to have the BBS. And if you want to convert, do it with true faith, but no fake conversion. And true pluralism, raise the children in both the faiths. How beautiful it is. Interfaith child should be given an option to choose his or her faith as an adult. So, if you forgot what I told you, remember, no BBS is the mantra. This is the vaccine I am giving you. I took this course at HUA. Hopefully, I may rerun it in September. And you can just search my name, Dilip Amin, in Google. You will have all you want to know about it. Thank you very much.